Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to the Irish Yard. Game number 2 tonight features the away team, the Central Minnesota Christian Blue Jays, and the home team, the Murray County Central Rebels. Let's meet the squads. First, the reserves for the away team, the Blue Jays. We have an 8th grader, number 3, Sutton Vanderhagen. 8th grader, number 12, Asher Wieberdink. Sophomore, number 13, Riley Broberg. Freshman, number 14, Trip Slaughter. Freshman, number 22, Preston Demlow. Starting lineup for the Central Minnesota Christian Blue Jays looks like this. Leading off, second baseman, freshman, number 2, Isaiah Swart. Batting second, the pitcher, senior, number 33, Ethan Boltice. Batting third, the catcher, junior, number 11, Caden Demlow. Batting fourth, the shortstop, senior, number 10, Josh Nelson. Batting fifth, the first baseman, senior, number 4, Ben Reeks. Batting sixth, the third baseman, sophomore, number 17, Wesley Fusi. Batting seventh, the left fielder, senior, number 23, Drew Dunnick. Batting eighth, the right fielder, freshman, number 7, Jake Verstag. And batting ninth, the center fielder, junior, number 6, Braylon Rimey. Here are the reserves for the MCC Rebels. Junior, number 5, Gavin Gillette. Junior, number 6, Aiden Dirks. Junior, number 7, Wyatt Loosebrock. Freshman, number 8, Teague Meyer. Junior, number 9, Owen Gillette. Junior, number 15, Jesse Klein. Senior, number 16, Mason Wendland. And freshman, number 18, Max Miller. Here's your starting lineup for the home team, the MCC Rebels. Leading off, catcher, senior, number 12, Carter Benda. Batting second, the shortstop, senior, number 10, Derek Kleiss. Batting third, the first baseman, senior, number 11, Christian Tenniger. Batting fourth, the pitcher, senior, number 4, Abe Paulzine. Batting fifth, the center fielder, senior, number 3, Jaden Deacon. Batting sixth, the second baseman, senior, number 2, Connor DeGrief. Batting seventh, the right fielder, sophomore, number 13, Dylan Kleiss. Batting eighth, the third baseman, 8th grader, number 14, Crew Schneider. And batting ninth, the left fielder, senior, number 1, Tanner Graffentine. And as we did have the national anthem already once today, we do not need to do it a second time, so you can return to your dugout. We got baseball coming up in just a bit.
For the Rebels, really like to see the team get off to a good start in the field, and for Paulzine to spot that fastball and then work the curveball. What makes him So deadly is the ability to spot his curveball and get ahead with it, throw it early in the count for strikes. Saw that against Red Rock Central, Westbrook, Walnut Grove. Rebels open the playoffs with a 7-0 win. Paul Zine throwing the shutout. Coming to the plate for Central Minnesota Christian in their white uniforms with the black and blue trim, Isaiah Swart. Swart on the season batting .280. On base percentage at .390. Left-hander will dig in. Abe Paulzine into the wind, and the right-hander will fire, and it's a line shot out into right field, and Dylan Kleiss has it measured for the out. So one pitch, one out. Swart hit it hard, but right on the line to Kleiss. Fighting the sun makes the catch. Paulzine into the wind. And it's taken for a ball. Ethan Boltice, 459 on the season, 515. On base percentage, a line drive off the glove of Paulzine. DeGrief will come over, pick it up, and flip it over. Not in time. It's going to be a base hit. Hard single off the glove of Paulzine. And the first base runner of the game goes to Boltice. Line shot up the middle. Paulzine got his glove up, knocked it down. Rolled over to DeGrief, but couldn't make the play. So one down, a quick pickoff move, and it's thrown away by Paulzine. Boltice is going to advance. It was only a step off the bag. Now an errant throw is going to roll over to third base where Cruz Schneider picks it up. So a runner to second on the error for the Rebels. Not the type of start you'd want for MCC, though. Solid hit by Boltice, but then to throw it away. That brings to the plate the catcher for the Blue Jays, Caden Demlo. Demlo, 167 on the season. 375 on base percentage. He'll swing through a fastball. And it's 1-1. Runner at second base, one down. For Central Minnesota Christian. Benda behind the plate. He'll set up outside. Pitch on the outside corner, right in the glove, and it's 1-2. Good pitch by Paulzine. Go back to Tuesday night. Rebels gave up an early hit to Jacob Olk, the leadoff hitter for the Flying Dutchman. They were able to pick him off at second base after a stolen base. Now we've got time called at the plate by Demlo. 1-2 the count. And TMB gets the win over Lakeview, 7-4. 4 runs in the top half of the seventh. Here's a curveball fouled over the head of Josh Nelson on the on-deck circle. One and two the count remains with one down here in the top half of the first inning. Caden Demlo. Time called once again. Set up in the middle of the batter's box. Delivery by Paulzine and a swing and a miss. The strikeout. The second out of the inning. And that'll bring Josh Nelson to the plate. Nelson on the season batting .267. On base 46% of the time. Paulzine comes set. Checks back at Boltice. Here's the delivery. Curveball inside and low. Taken for a ball. Benda with the nice block to keep it in front. Paulzine in his set. looks back. Now will deliver, and it's taken for a strike. 1-1 the count. So Paul Zine here early has worked inside and outside. It hasn't been just outside pitches. We saw a lot of that on Tuesday night from both pitchers. Really working the outside half of the plate until Kleiss started going with that inside curveball late in the game. Here's a line drive up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. And coming around to score is going to be Boltheis. Rebels will throw it in. Tenneger will make the cut, but a nice single. And the second hit of the inning by the Lakers makes the score 1-0. 2 down. Nice hard hit up the middle. And for the Blue Jays, they've gone that direction both times. Boltheis stayed in the infield as Paul Zine got a glove on it. Ben Reeks, the first baseman, steps into the plate, and here's the first pitch, and it's going to be hit high and foul over our heads. And it's 0-1. So Central Minnesota Christian with a pair of hits by the number 2 and number 4 hitters, taking the lead. That error on MCC costly at this point. On Paul Zine on the pickoff throw. Reeks holding the bat straight up and down. Curveball, outside half, taken for a strike. And it's 0-2 on your Woodstock Communications scoreboard. Paul Zine with 1 strikeout and a line drive to right, the 2 outs so far. Paul Zine looks over at first. He'll deliver, and it's a swing and a miss, and that's going to end the inning as the Lakers get a pair of hits. They strand one, and we head towards the bottom half of the first.
Craftsmanship? Look no further than 507 Designs in Slayton, Minnesota. At 507 Designs, we bring your vision to life. From stunning logos and branding to eye-catching personal promotional materials, we've got you covered. Whether you're a small business, nonprofit organization, or an individual with a creative project, we've tailored our services to suit your unique needs and budget. And the best part, we're right here in Slayton, Minnesota. Visit 507 Designs on Broadway Avenue in Slayton or online at 507designs.com.
Tim's Plumbing and Heating is proud to be part of the Murray County community and Murray County Central Schools. Tim's Plumbing and Heating will take care of all of your heating and cooling needs. It's like a good sports team. You want balance. You deserve to be comfortable all year long, no matter if it's 90 degrees or 0 degrees. Call Tim's Plumbing and Heating today. 507-227-1361. That's 507-227-1361.
Back at Irish Yards for the bottom half of the first inning, Central Minnesota Christian leading Murray County Central 1-0. Ethan Boltheis on the mound for the Blue Jays. Helped himself out with a single, advanced on an error to second, then scored on the base hit by Nelson to center field. And the right-handed senior will come out, take up his warm-up tosses. For the Rebels, Carter Benda will lead things off, batting .289. On base percentage, .500. He has 7 singles, 3 doubles, 3 triples, and he's stolen 21 bases on the season. He's been caught twice. For the Blue Jays, Boltheis is going to be throwing to Demlo. The infield, Fusi, Nelson, Swart, and Reeks in the outfield. Dunnick, Rimey, Versteg from left to right. First pitch to Benda, taken for a strike. Pitch number 2 back to the backstop, and it's 1-1. For the pitchers, you want to get into a nice rhythm early if you can. Sometimes that means staying in the windup as much as possible. Here's the delivery outside, taken for a ball, and it's 2-1. Good eye by Benda to follow that one on the outside half of the plate. just off the corner. And now here's a line shot out into the left field. It's going to be down for a base hit all the way to the fence. Benda turns on the speed, and it rolls underneath the Irish Yards fence and sign in left center, and it's going to be a ground rule double. So a nice start for the Rebels at the plate, with Benda ripping a shot to left center and then underneath. Now Benda will stay in to run. He'll stay in to run until there's 2 outs, and the Rebels look to bring in a courtesy runner. Derek Kleiss comes to the bat for the Rebels. He'll take a pitch in the dirt. Kleiss on the season has had a terrific year. The senior missed all of his junior year due to an injury, batting .481. 3 triples, couple of doubles. He'll swing through the fastball to make the count 1-1. 22 RBIs on the season for the shortstop. Rebels looking for a base hit here to tie the game. And there's a high fly ball. It's on the infield. Demlo will circle, and then coming over, making the catch is Boltheis for the first out. So a pop out. Foul to the pitcher. Benda has to stay at second. So a nice play by Boltheis to come over and make the play. Here's Christian Tenniger. Tenniger, .549 on the season, couple of home runs, 9 doubles. He'll take the strike. And these two teams have not seen each other. And here's a line drive out into left center field, and it's going to be down and off the wall on the one hop. Tenniger's going to check into second base with the double, and the Rebels back-to-back, well, I should say not back-to-back doubles, but 2 doubles here in the top half or bottom half of the first. 1 down, and the Rebels have tied it up. Deep to left center, the pitch was left up. Tenniger pounded it to the wall off the one hop. Lined one similar to that on Tuesday night. Pitch outside, taken for a ball. And it's 1-0. Bottom half of the first. Each team now with 2 hits. Another pitch down low, taken for a ball by Paul Zine. On deck for the Rebel center fielder, Jaden Deacon. Boltheis delivers, fouled back into the right. And it's 2-1. And Rebels 13-3 on the season. Finished the Red Rock Conference with 1 tie, or tied with Edgerton Southwest Christian. The 2 teams split against one another. Here's the delivery, and it's lined into left. And it's going to be off the fence. It was not caught. Tenniger had to hesitate. Now he's going to go. They're going to send him to the plate, and he's going to score. Throw to second is late. Paulzine checks into second, and the Rebels go ahead 2-1. The line drive to left field. Drew Dunnick hesitated. It was right at him. Ends up just over his head and off the wall. He was already playing pretty deep. It'll be a single for Abe Paulzine. He advances on the throw and an RBI. Tenniger had to wait to make sure the ball wasn't caught. And then he was able to come around and score. Jaden Deacon for the Rebels. .310 on the season. 1 home run, a triple, 3 doubles on the year. Here's the pitch, taken for a strike. 1 down, Rebels on top. Boltheis comes set. Rebels get a big lead. Deacon pops it over towards third. And it's going to be caught by Fusi, the third baseman in foul territory. Paulzine, check that. The courtesy runner for the Rebels. Teague Meyer hustles back. Tell you what, it's unfortunate there for Jaden Deacon, because if he just lets that go, it's an easy stolen base for Teague Meyer. He got a great lead and then jump. That'll bring second baseman Connor DeGrief to the plate. Now a pickoff throw back towards second. Rebels back in plenty of time. Two outs. Runner at second base for the Rebels. Here's DeGrief. He'll fly it over towards left. Fusi drops back. He'll make the catch in foul territory. It's 3 foul pops for the Rebels here in the bottom half of the first, but they're sandwiched around 3 hits, 2 of them extra base hits. And Maury County Central has the lead 2-1.
To a farmer on the phone today. Did you know you don't need to have new equipment to have a successful farm?
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, with AgVS Inc. and Precision Planting, you can customize and upgrade the equipment you already own to maximize yield in your operation.
Use simple technology to maximize your farm with my dad, Jason Vanderskaft, and the rest of the guys at AgVS Incorporated. Give them a call today at 507-828-1419 or stop by the shop on Broadway Avenue in Lake Wilson.
Who would know more about what a good truck wash should be than a trucking company? That's why T&J Trucking started T&J Truck Wash. It's a self-service truck wash open 24/7. That means your wait time can be minimal, if nothing at all. There are 3 big bays. I mean really big bays, with fire hoses, wands, and disinfectant. Designed by a trucking company, wash the big stuff 24/7 at T&J Truck Wash, 4 miles west of Highway 59 at Valhalla Corner and a half a mile north.
Back at Irish Yards, Rebels take their first lead of the game 2-1 as we head to the top half of the second inning. Coming to bat for Central Minnesota Christian, Wesley Fusi, the third baseman, Drew Dunnick, the left fielder, Jake Versteeg, the right fielder. To face Abe Paulzine. Central Minnesota Christian, the first inning, couple of hits. Vance on 1 Rebel error in the run. Left 1 on base. Fusi digs in as Paulzine gets into the wind. He'll deliver outside, taking for a strike. Paulzine is hitting his spots so far today. Fusi on the season batting .238. On base percentage of .407. Pitch chopped foul, and it's quickly 0-2. That first trip through the batting order, everybody trying to figure out what each pitcher has. Especially since these two teams haven't seen each other. Probably even in summer ball. 1-2 the count as the pitch is outside. Beautiful night for baseball. A little warm for the fans here in the press box. It's all beautiful because the air conditioners are running. Here's the pitch inside, taken for a ball, 2-2. The Rebels on Tuesday, especially when later in the game, Derek Kleiss came in. His big pitch was a 2-2 curveball. Saw it several times, this time outside, and the count goes full. 3-2. Fusi trying to work out of a jam here. He fell behind. 0-2 in this at-bat. 3 straight balls by Paulzine. Rebels infield pretty straight up. The pitch is down low and outside. And that'll be a walk for Fusi. That'll bring Drew Dunnick to the plate, one of the top hitters for this team. Dunnick on the season batting .360. Fusi will get the short lead. Left-handed hitter. Delivery by Paulzine. It's going to be fouled out into left field. Tanner Graffentine tracking, and he'll make the catch in left for the first out of the inning. So 1 down on the pitch. Jake Versteeg batting .333 on the season. And 2 of the top 3 hitters for this team batting 7 and 8 in the order. Here's a bunt. He lays it down. Paulzine will pick it up with the bare hand, fires it over for the out. Runner will advance to second, but 2 outs. So 1-3 the scoring play, and Fusi in scoring position with Rimey coming to the plate. Raylan Rimey, the center fielder, batting .205. Does have an on-base percentage just over .400. Paulzine checks at second twice. Now will deliver inside for a ball.
There's 2 outs.
So the Rebels a walk. Pop fly to left. And the bunt back to the pitcher to get their 2 outs. 1-0 count here. Paulzine looks back to second. Now will deliver outside for a ball, and it's 2-0. We're in the top half of the second inning. Murray County Central leading 2-1. Paulzine again looks back to second. He'll deliver, and it's a fly ball out to left. Graffentine's going to have to turn and run. Still going, and it's going to drop, and it's going to be a run-scoring double. Not sure if Graffentine lost it in the twilight, but either way it falls. He kept drifting back, and it falls in. So the Rebels give up the lead with 2 outs. That's where that bunt really helped Central Minnesota Christian, moving that runner to second. Now a curveball for a strike on Isaiah Swart, and Swart, the lefty, he hit a screaming line drive right to the hands of Dylan Kleiss in right field. Kleiss barely had to move. Here's a pitch inside. It's going to be chopped off the foot of Swart, and it's 0-2. 2-2 our score. A walk, then a Rimey double to plate the run with a runner at second. Paulzine looks back at second. Here's the delivery, and it's chopped at and swung. It's going to get back to the screen, and we're going to see a runner reach on the strikeout. Advancing to third on the play will be Rimey. So 2 down. Runners at first and third, so nothing necessarily hurt for the Rebels yet, but Boltice hit a line drive up the middle. Here's the delivery, and it's a swing and a miss. Paulzine goes to the curveball, gets the swing. Again, Boltice, it was a 1-0 count, and he hit a line drive up the middle. Paulzine was able to deflect it towards second base, but the Rebels couldn't make the play. He would later come in to score on an overthrow and a double. Here's a line drive out into center. Jaden Deacon will race over, and he'll make the catch. And the Rebels end the inning, but they do give up a run, and they're tied as we go to the bottom of the second here on KJO Radio Sports.
The light comes on and you don't see something you want to eat, it's time to head to All Mix Market on Highway 30 in Slayton. All Mix Market has a great selection of things that you'll want to enjoy. Maybe stop by the deli for a quick meal served fast. Enjoy the chicken or one of their other great specials every afternoon. You'll find something great when you shop at All Mix Market. Have a new recipe? They can help you out at All Mix Market, Highway 30 Slayton. Ben, Dora, Jason, and Laura. Get to know their names at the State Bank of Chandler.
Do you feel like you're not given the service you deserve in your banking relationship? At the State Bank of Chandler, everybody knows your name. Stop by and give the State Bank of Chandler the opportunity to show you how we believe banking should be. With exceptional customer service, updated banking software, and an array of deposit and loan products to fit your needs, we here at the State Bank of Chandler are certain you will not be disappointed in your banking experience with us. The place everybody knows your name, State Bank of Chandler, Equal Credit Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Back at Irish Yards 2-2 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Murray County Central, 3 hits, including a couple of doubles in the top half of the first. Central Minnesota Christian now with 3 hits as well. Dylan Kleiss will step in for MCC. The left-hander for the Rebels, batting .298 on the season. He'll take the pitch outside for a ball. Kleiss, 1 home run on the season. Pitch inside, he'll swing, foul tip, and it's 1-1. Nice cut by Kleiss. Old Heiss will throw inside, called strike this time, and it's 1-2. Drew Schneider on deck for the Rebels. Then Tanner Graffentine. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss. And the Rebels' first out will come via strikeout. Nice pitch by Boltice. His first out, or his first strikeout of the game. The Rebels, previous to that, all 3 outs in the first inning were foul pop flies. 2 to third, 1 to the pitcher, right at home plate. Ball in the dirt. It'll be ball 1. Schneider watches it sail by. Drew Schneider, the Murray County Central 8th grader. Not bad, .469 batting average on the year for an 8th grader. 7 doubles. Couple of balls now, and the pitch well outside. It'll be 3-0. Tanner Graffentine on deck, then the top of the order for MCC. Boltice into the wind. He'll take something off this one, called a strike. On the inside corner. Schneider taking all the way. Schneider, a big double Tuesday. He'll take a ball here, and he'll take the walk. So Graffentine will step to the plate after the walk, and we'll see if the Rebels look to move the runner over. That was a big play for the Blue Jays last inning with 1 out. Here's the delivery. Graffentine will take the strike. 0-1. Schneider not a big lead. Graffentine will pound this one foul down the third baseline. And it's 0-2. Tanner Graffentine on the season, batting .256. 3 doubles, 7 singles, 6 RBIs. Boltice looking for his second strikeout of the inning. Here's the delivery, and it's down low. Nice block by Demlow behind the plate. 1-2. Murray County Central in the first inning. Carter Bendit doubled. Christian Tenniger doubled. Abe Paulzine singled and drove in a run. Here's a swing and a miss by Tenniger, and there's the strikeout for the second out of the inning. Schneider remaining at first. That'll bring Carter Benda. Line drive to left field. His first at bat rolled to the fence. Blue Jays left fielder is very deep, and here's a ground ball up the middle, and it's going to sneak through for a base hit. Schneider will check in at second as the Rebels pick up their 4th hit on the single. Right through Boltice. And Derek Kleiss, who popped out to Boltice, a foul pop right around home plate, will dig in. looking out at Verstegen in left field. He's basically a step in front of the warning track. Tell you what, if he had hit it over his head at this point, you're walking around the bases. Kleiss fouls one back to the net. It's 1-1. 2-2 our score here in the bottom half of the second with 2 outs. Kleiss looking for the base hit to score a run. Here's going to be a line drive to left. Verstegen is out there, and it's going to fall in front of him. Schneider will come around from third. He'll score. And the Rebels pick up their 5th hit and their 3rd run, and the runners stay at first and second. Kleiss checking in at first with the long single. Taniger, who doubled in his last at-bat. Verstegen is playing so deep, you can't let that ball fall a step in front of you. Taniger off the hands, fouled back. So 2 down, Rebels lead 3-2. Here's the pitch, taken down low in the dirt. Good block by Demlow, and it's 1-1. Well, we've seen 2 plays in left field now by each team, and you have to wonder how well the left fielders are seeing the ball right now. I mean, they're not worried about sun, but we've seen 2 plays where they haven't reacted very well. Here's a pitch inside, taken for a strike. Taniger thought that one was going to be well off the plate. About 1-2 the count. Taniger a double and an RBI, run scored, and he'll line this one over on the visiting dugout along the first baseline, and that was ripped. 1-2. Good jump by Benda down at second, who stays in to run here even with 2 outs. There's Boltice in the dirt. Taniger checks the swing. Back barely moved the bat, 2-2. Rebels have put some good swings on the ball here so far through the first inning plus. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Boltice checks at second. Benda has a lot of room. Now Boltice will step off. Benda doesn't mind at second if you can at least distract Boltice just a little bit. Here's a pitch again down low, and it's a full count. Really, it's a small thing in the game, but a big thing in this at-bat because now the runners can get a start with 2 outs. They're going to take off. Here's the pickoff move back to second. Josh Nelson cutting across the base to get his glove on it. Here's a delivery, and it's a line shot into left field. It's a base hit right down the third base line. Benda's going to come around to score with the runner off. Kleiss will check into third. Taniger to second. Another big hit for Murray County Central's Christian Taniger. And the Rebels go up 4-2. A line drive to left. And the RBI. And with the runners started on the play, that allows Kleiss to go from first to third. Benda's going to score on that regardless from second base. But Taniger is able to follow around. Now a short pop fly to center field. Tracking underneath and making the catch for Central Minnesota Christian is Raimi, the center fielder, to end the inning, but the Rebels extend their lead back to 4-2.
It is a vital component of that. Why waste your money and effort on bottled water when you can have it on tap in your home anytime? Contact Apollo Water Systems, your authorized local Connecticut dealer, for why or how a reverse osmosis can save you not only money, but what the health benefits are associated with it. Call 888-320-3052 and begin a health movement in your home today. Again, 888-320-3052 and ask for Troy. Your water, our profession.
Hi, Cal Sprunk with Sprunk Seed Farm of Edgerton. As we continue to grow the seed processing side of our business, we have partnered with multiple companies to provide seed conditioning for them, meaning we need more growers to meet our seed demand. So now would be a great time to meet with us to see if this opportunity to earn premiums could fit your farming operation next year. So give us a call at 442-5334. That's 507-442-5334. Or stop by Sprunk Seed Farm of Edgerton and find out if joining our seed grower team can benefit you.
We go to the top half of the third inning here at Irish Yard. Murray County Central back on top 4-2. Central Minnesota Christian tied it up at 2 with a run in the top half of the first, and then the Rebels come back and get 2 more in the bottom half of the second on 3 hits and a walk. So the Rebels bats are going. Abe Paulzine, a run in each of the first 2 innings. But all in all for MCC, Coach Counter has to like at least how things are coming together so far. He'd like to have the one pickoff throw back. It's Paulzine finishing up his tosses. Bendel throw down to, well, center field. Always nice to include those center fielders on the infield routine once in a while, just to make sure they're up and ready to go. Caden Demlo will come to the plate. He struck out in his first at-bat. Back in the first inning. The second out of the inning. And the winner of this game gets TMB at 2:30 on Saturday afternoon. Into the windup, Abe Paulzine. He'll deliver outside, swing and a miss. Demlo well ahead. The off-speed pitch for Paulzine. It's Demlo out front. Ball chopped foul over by the Rebels dugout. And it's 0-2. Paulzine's done a nice job of getting ahead of most of the hitters. Central Minnesota Christian's been aggressive, though. They've been looking to swing in that early pitch as Demlo will swing through the fastball for the first out. In the first out of the game. Or the inning, excuse me. Still 1 down in the top half of the third. Here's Josh Nelson. RBI double in his first at-bat on the deep fly to left. He'll take the pitch, and it's called a strike. That was the latest strike call I think we've seen in the last couple of days. We've seen some late ones, but that one was really late. Pitch 2, line drive into left. It's going to be a base hit out towards Tanner Grafentine. Nelson will check in at first with the single. For the first base runner of the inning. Ben Reeks to the plate, the first baseman, wearing number 4. Struck out in his first at-bat. 1 down, runner at first. Paulzine looks over. He'll deliver. Foul ball down the right field line. It's going to be just out of play. Tenninger give it a long run. 0-1 the count to Reeks. Nelson over at first. About a 3-step lead. Delivery by Paulzine, taken for a strike. Curveball on the outside corner, and it's 0-2. See where Paulzine, now that he's up in the count. Reeks is going to slide up in the box. A little closer than most. Here's a pitch outside, and it's a swing and a miss. Second out of the inning. 4-2 Rebels lead, 2 outs. Nelson down at first base after the single to left. Wesley Fusi scored a run in the second inning on a walk. He fell behind 0-2, and he'll take a strike here. Fell behind 0-2, and then Paulzine threw 4 straight balls. Fusi got on. He would come around to score on the base hit by Rimey. Alzine looks back to second. Now he'll throw outside. Bendit was looking to make a throw, just didn't squeeze it. So it's a 1-1 count. Sun going down, lights coming on. Not sure if any of the teams, or at least Central Minnesota Christian, I know Murray County Central hasn't. Pitch outside, 2-1. Has played under the lights this year. 2-1 to Fusi, the third baseman. Here's a pickoff back, and they got him. Josh Nelson is picked off 1-3. And that brings us to the bottom half of the third inning with the Murray County Central Rebels leading 4-2.
Knowledge to curious minds. Connecting family with the familiar. Connecting home office to in-office. Connecting two hearts in the palm of your hand. Being mobile, connecting our communities.
When it's game night, the Slayton Pizza Ranch is never too far away. If you're on the road, feed your road warriors great Pizza Ranch pizza on the way. Give a call ahead at 836-8856 and pick it up on your way out of town. If it's a home game, you can get great Pizza Ranch pizza right at the game or come early for the buffet. When it's game time, you should be thinking Pizza Ranch pizza in Slayton. Home or away, call 836-8856 or pick it up at your Murray County Central concession stand.
Back at Irish Yards, bottom of the third inning, Murray County Central leading 4-2. Rebels 6 hits, 3 hits in each inning. Couple of doubles for the Rebels to go along with 4 singles. Jaden Deacon popped out to the third baseman. Fusi back in the first inning. Pitch taken for a ball. As we get later, and especially into the middle portion of this game, here's a line drive to center field. It's going to be a base hit for Deacon, as he'll check in at first base. Nice line shot. That'll bring Connor DeGreef to the plate, but the coaches in this game, we saw it in the game earlier, TMB in Lakeview. Starting pitcher for the Panthers gets to his 50-pitch limit. They have a nice lead. They're able to take him out and save him for Saturday. Here's a strike at the plate. Pickoff throw back to first late. 0-1 the count. As Deacon gets back. Now Deacon goes. DeGreef is going to foul it off towards third. Jaden Deacon on the season. 3 stolen bases. Does have good speed for the Rebels. 0-2 the count. Deacon has a big lead over at first. Here's the throw over. He's back in plenty of time. Here's DeGreef. He's going to chop one out towards short. Shortstop looks quickly, and now it's a low throw. It's going to bounce off of Reeks and into right field. Deacon's going to come all the way to third base and slam on the brakes. First and third. That was going to be a really tough play for Nelson at shortstop. It was a slow roller, got past the pitcher's mound. But the errant throw allows Jaden Deacon to go across. So it'll be a hit and an error. The single for DeGreef, and then the error on the throw to allow Deacon to move up to third. So first and third, no outs. Rebels looking for a big inning here in the bottom half. Rebels show bunt. Here's the hard throw to the pitcher, but the Rebels were ready for that. So Connor DeGreef advances to second. Kleiss takes the strike. But Kleiss, his job there was not to touch the ball and distract the catcher. Here's a quick throw to third. Deacon back. Demlow getting a chance to show off the gun this inning. He's thrown a couple down. Now the infield will come in, standing on the grass all the way around, and here's Kleiss. We'll pop one back, and it's 1-2. So Dylan Kleiss struck out in his first at-bat. Finds himself down here with runners at second and third with no down. Here's the pitch inside, fouled straight back. There's ever a time for a little bloop. The Rebels they found about 3 of those on Tuesday night where they got it just over the infielders' heads into the outfield. Here's a foul ball down the left field line, well out of play. So if nothing else, Dylan Kleiss is eating up some of the pitches here for Boltice. In the bottom of the third, here's the delivery. Kleiss will sky one into right field. It's going to be a long run, and it's going to be dropped. Not caught. Kleiss is going to scamper all the way to second, and the Rebels will get a run. Verstegen in right field had a very, very long run for that ball. He's playing deep. The infield was in. Normally, if the infield is probably at their normal depth, the second baseman probably goes and makes that catch or attempts to make the catch. But there was no chance there. So Kleiss picks up the single. Now a swing, and Schneider will roll one through the right side. That's going to bring in one. Here comes 2 for the Rebels as Kleiss will score as well. And the Rebels have scored 3. Here in the third is MCC opening up a 7-2 lead. Now a conversation at the mound. Schneider, the 2 RBI single to right field. Kleiss and DeGrief come around to score. Deacon had scored earlier. Tanner Graffentine will be coming up with the top of the order for the Rebels. We're going to take a timeout as the Blue Jays will head to the bullpen.
Best. At Southwest Tour and Travel, we offer a wide variety of travel services, including airline, train, cruises, domestic and international vacation packages, theme park vacations, and more. Southwest will customize any tour to meet your group's or individual needs. Southwest has already planned your summer vacation, July 6th through the 15th. You'll explore Colorado by train, trams, and jeeps. And Southwest is always looking for drivers. Learn more by going to swtourandtravel.com or call 1-800-669-1309.
Together with manufacturers of today's electronic innovations, we help make people safer, make work productive, make things go, create energy, sustain our planet, and help people connect. This is the DNA of tech. New starting wage of $17 an hour. Openings in Marshall and Montevideo. Apply at VichéCareers.com. That's VichéCareers.com. Vichet is an equal opportunity employer.
Back at Irish Yards. Rebels opening up a 7-2 lead. 3 runs here in the bottom half of the third inning. Boltice is out. Coming in to pitch, it's going to be Wesley Fusi. Been at third base. Going in at third base is going to be Jake Verstegen as he comes in from the outfield. As we shuffle the chairs around, can't tell if Boltice maybe went to left field. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be back off the catcher into the backstop. That'll move the Rebels runners ahead, or runner ahead, Crew Schneider. So Bolt Heist goes to left field. On the wild pitch, Versteg in at third base. Dunnick will go to right. Here's a pop fly. It's well out of play. And it's 1-1. Rebels wanting to keep this rally going. With Tanner Graffatine struck out in his first at-bat. Dylan Kleiss also struck out to Bolt Heist. Came up with a big hit earlier this inning. Here's a pitch outside, taken for a ball, and it's 2-1. Crew Schneider, the 2-run single to right. Pitch inside, ground ball out towards short. Picked up by Nelson. He'll fire across for the out, 6-3. Schneider advances to third on a risky play, and I think Coach Counter is saying, hey, you got to wait for that ball. Make sure it's into the outfield or go on the throw, but he should have just tagged you out. Nelson almost ran into Schneider at short. First out of the inning. Graffatine does move the runner over, so he gets the job done. Carter Benda will take a ball. So one down, runner at third. Benda will line drive in down the left field line, but it's foul. By a couple of feet. 1-1 the count. Tell you what, Benda's the time. Well, everybody in the Rebel order is swinging with some confidence right now, but the timing is just right on their swings. That time just slightly ahead. Benda 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. 2 runs scored. 1-1, 1 out. Runner at third, 3 runs already in. And here's a swing and a bloop into left field. That's going to score a run, and Benda's 3 for 3 to start the game for MCC, and we're just in the third. It's 8-2. So the single, bringing in Crew Schneider. And now if you're the Rebels, Coach Paul Counter, the thoughts are, can we shorten this game? Not just save some pitches on our pitcher, but can we get out of here in 5? Dylan Kleiss in. Carter Benda is off with the pitch, and he steals it easily. He goes into center field. He's going to end up at third. The throw towards third is going to come through. Versteg will make the catch, and Benda ends up all the way around. A stolen base and then an error on the throw. We'll put another runner, and Benda quickly checks out. At third base, 1 out. Gavin Gillette will come in and do the courtesy running for the Rebels, for the catcher. And it's such a weapon when you can have a catcher that can run. It just allows you a few more opportunities that most teams don't have. And here's Kleiss, and he'll line drive into left field. Skips past Nelson at shortstop, and there's a base hit and another run for the Rebels. So Fusi's come in. He retired the first batter he faced in Tanner Graffatine on a ground ball to short, but now 2 hard shots by Benda and Kleiss. Ten hits already for the Rebels and 9 runs. Kleiss, a couple RBIs, and here's a fly ball out into center, and it's going to drop for a hit. So the base hit by Tenniger. Just a single. I say just a single. The way Tenniger's been swinging the last couple of days, Tuesday, he's loved Irish yards. Had a couple of doubles on Tuesday night. Has a double and a couple singles tonight. Abe Paulzine He singled and drove in a run back in the first inning. He popped out to center field in the second at bat. Here's a hard ground ball to third. It'll be picked up by Versteeg. He'll fire across the diamond. It'll be late. A fielder's choice. For the second out of the inning, runners remain at first and second as Kleiss is retired. On the ground ball to third. That'll bring Jaden Deacon to the plate. He started this inning with a single and a run scored. Teague Meyer will come in doing the courtesy running for Abe Paulzine. Plenty of speed out there for the Rebels. Tenniger at second. Meyer now in at first. Here's the delivery to Jaden Deacon. He'll take it for a strike. 9-2. Rebels on top here in the bottom half of the third. 5-run inning. Rebels want to make it more. Pitch down low. 1-1. MCC trying to advance to take on the TMB Panthers, the team that put them in the losers bracket on Saturday. Pitch inside, taken for a ball, and it's 2-1. Fusi going with the curveball. Stayed inside. Deacon wasn't willing to offer. The right-hander will come set. Briefly checks at second. He'll throw it outside corner for a strike, and it's 2-2. Good spot on the fastball. I think the Rebels, they had a game plan on Tuesday against Edgerton Southwest Christian. Now, different type of pitcher. Here's a ground ball to short. Nelson will pick it up. He'll fire over to first, and that'll end the inning. But a big inning for Murray County Central as they're going to add 5 more runs to go up 9-2 as we go to the top half of the 4th inning.
Southwest has already planned your summer vacation, July 6th through the 15th. You'll explore Colorado by train, trams, and jeeps. And Southwest is always looking for drivers. Learn more by going to swtourandtravel.com or call 1-800-669-1309.
Pouring concrete, getting the right mixture for the proper strength seems like a big job, doesn't it? For that reason alone, you need to get your ready-mix concrete from a trusted source. Buffalo Ridge Concrete is so trusted and relied on so often, they set up shop in 12 towns to assure you prompt delivery when you're ready. With all their trucks, there's no waiting on big jobs, and on smaller projects, you'll still get that on-time delivery. Call Buffalo Ridge Concrete at 507-247-5575 for all of your concrete needs in Southwest Minnesota, Southeast South Dakota, and Northwest Iowa.
Window design and performance made easier. Slayton Building Materials carries windows of all types, like the Marvin Collection, with exceptional performance, energy efficiency, low maintenance, and quality you can see, feel, and touch. Whether it's for your residential or commercial properties, Slayton Building Materials can help you choose the type of window that best fits your style and needs. Slayton Building Materials provides the highest quality windows and value-added services in a professional manner, which will surpass their customers' expectations. To discover all that Marvin has to offer, stop into Slayton Building Materials today.
We come back to the action, and the Murray County Central Rebels getting out on a pitch. Fusi at the plate, grounds out to third baseman Cruz Schneider. 5-3 the scoring play, and Paulzine is able to do it on one pitch. Top half of the 4th inning. Rebels leading 9-2. Delivery by Paulzine is outside for a ball. Drew Dunnick at the plate, flied out to left field. Tanner Graffiti making the catch. Here's a hard ground ball over to short. DeGrief will step over, picks it up, flips it over to first, and it's quickly 2 outs here in the top half of the 4th. 3 pitches, 2 outs. Rebels want to see more of that. They'd also like to see about another 4-run inning in their next at-bat. Jake Versteg will come to the plate. Versteg had a sacrifice. He was retired 1-3 in the second inning. Pitch inside for a ball. Versteg sacrifice did help the Blue Jays score their second run of the game. Bendis sits up outside. It's hit out towards the Grief again. He'll pick it up and flip it over to first. Great inning for the Murray County Central Rebels, and we quickly go to the bottom half of the fourth. MCC on top, 9-2.
Is always greener with a new John Deere mower from your local C&B Operations dealership. Big or small, let the experts at C&B help you find a mower or utility tractor that will help you get the job done right. Stop in and check out John Deere Z-Track mowers or take a load off with a new utility tractor with attachments available to help you with projects of all sizes. Go green at your local C&B Operations. Find your local store and learn more about available offers at DeereEquipment.com. That's DEER equipment.com.
Have you suffered from debilitating headaches and migraines that have affected your quality of life? Many patients have benefited from Dr. Plotz at Shattuck Dental Care doing an assessment of their functional bite. Dr. Plotz has specialized training in this area and has helped reduce and even eliminate headaches for some people. It's worth having an exam with Dr. Plotz at Shattuck Dental Care to have your functional bite assessment today. Call Shattuck Dental Care in downtown Slayton at 507-836-1000. That's Shattuck Dental Care, 507-836-1000.
Back at Irish Yards, the Murray County Central Rebels leading 9-2. For the Rebels, this inning it'll be Connor DeGrief, Dylan Kleiss, and Cruz Schneider. Each of the players had a single in the last inning. All three scored runs. Wesley Fusi will deliver, and here's a line drive out into the left, right at Boltice, and he'll make the grab. So one pitch, one out, as DeGrief flies out to left. That'll bring Kleiss to the plate. Good swing by DeGrief. With Boltice right there to make the grab. Kleiss 1 for 2, has a strikeout. And he's going to launch one down the right field line towards the line. It's caught on the run. Nice play out in right field by Drew Dunnick. So a couple of pitches, a couple outs here in the fourth. That'll bring Cruz Schneider to the plate. Schneider walked and scored a run in the second. He singled in 2 runs and scored a run in the third. Tanner Graffentine on deck for the Rebels. Here's the pitch, and it'll be grounded foul. Coach ball counter in the third base. His coaching box didn't want anything to do with that one. I can't imagine why. Fusi kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss by Schneider. Swings through the curveball. Bottom half of the fourth inning. Pitch taken for a ball, and it's 1-2. Delivery again. Fusi outside. Nice stop by Demlo. Count goes to 2-2. Almost love to get something started here with 2 outs. With Schneider and then Graffentine. Carter Benda in the hole. Fusi will deliver outside, and it's a full count. So 3-2. Schneider, the 6'2", 8th grader, coming off a victory on the mound. And here's a pitch back to the backstop. It'll be ball 4. And for the Rebels, We'll move Graffentine to the plate. Your 9th man in the order. See if the Rebels start Schneider here. Here's going to be a fly ball out towards second. Trailing back is Swart, and he drops the ball. It's going to be an error. 3 errors in the contest. Now on the Blue Jays. Schneider checks into second. And now Carter Benda, who's 3 for 3 with a couple of doubles into single. He's driven in a run. The Rebels had somebody warming up in the bullpen. Maybe Derek Kleiss, who pitched on Tuesday. We talked to Coach Counter about that, or about this type of situation in the pregame. If you get a big lead, you maybe try to save Paulzine. Here's a hard ground ball towards third. It's bobbled, and it's on the ground, and then an errant throw is going to score at least one. As Reeks picks it up, and now 2 straight errors. Put runners at first and third, and the 10th run is in for the Rebels. Benda hit it hard. But right to Drew Dunnick, the third baseman, he bobbled it. Graffentine goes to third. Benda checks in at first. And that brings Kleiss to the plate. Ten to 2. See if the Rebels will go. They will on the first pitch, and it's taken for a strike. The throw back to third. Right behind Graffentine. So the stolen base. It was a strike, so it's 0-1. But now a chance for Kleiss. If he can hit the ball to the outfield, it likely ends the game. Well, I guess technically it wouldn't be the fourth. He hits a bomb to right field down the line. There's no one there. It's going to score at least 2. Kleiss is going to turn. He's going to head to third base. And the ball comes in late to third. It's a stand-up triple down the right field line for Derek Kleiss, and 2 runs come in to score. So 12 to 2 here in the bottom half of the fourth. So we got to go 5. They played Kleiss to pull. Here's Fusi. The delivery, take a first strike by Tenniger. Tenniger's 3 for 3. Double, a couple of singles, couple of RBIs. So the Rebels all of a sudden, well, they need 3 outs to end this game if nobody scores. Swing and a miss by Tenniger. Now, if you're the Rebels, you'd like to see Tenniger maybe get a base hit here just to drive in an extra run. Derek Kleiss was warming up in the bullpen. Tenniger is going to get into one. He hits it deep to left. Boltice is there, and it's off the wall. That'll score a run. Tenniger's going to make the turn. He's going to head to third, and he's in with the slide on the triple. Off the taller fence on the scoreboard. And the Rebels adding another run to the score. 4 runs in here in the fourth as Tenniger goes deep off the wall, and he didn't even think about it. As he hit second, he just kept running. Obviously 2 outs. And we're going to head to the bullpen. We'll be back at ChristiansenBroadcasting.com. 13-2 Rebels.
therapy plan for healing and strengthening. Soon, you'll be back in the game. Pipestone County Medical Center's Physical Therapy Department. Call 825-6054 to schedule your appointment.
Back at Irish Yards, the Murray County Central Rebels opening up an 11-run lead. A big bottom of the third, where they scored 5, now 4 here in the bottom of the fourth. And the Rebels have been dialed in. There is no doubt the Rebels would like to get some revenge on the TMB Panthers, the team that beat them in Slayton in the 7th inning on Saturday. To get that revenge, they have to win here tonight, and they're off to a great start. At the plate, Abe Paulzine. Starting pitcher for the Rebels. We'll see if we see him next inning. There's a good chance we won't. Here's the pitch, and it's going to hit Paulzine in the shoulder. And for the second straight inning, the Rebels are going to bat around. So 2 outs, runners at first and third. Jaden Deacon will come to the plate. Teague Meyer will check in. So Paulzine on the day, singled and had an RBI back in the first, flew out to center. Reached on a fielder's choice, now hit by a pitch. Jaden Deacon steps in, and he'll take an inside pitch for a ball. Swart in to throw for Central Minnesota Christian. Isaiah Swart. Here's the pitch outside. Rebels, Teague Meyer off with the pitch, and he's going to steal it with ease. In fact, Nelson cuts the ball off in front of the bag. 2-0 count on Jaden Deacon. Deacon is single in his last at bat. He'll take a ball in the dirt. Throw back to third. It's thrown into left field. Another error on the Blue Jays. Meyer will advance to third. Rebels will score the run, 14-2. And the count is 3-0. Blue Jays. Rebels doing all this. Their first 2 batters of this inning were out. Deacon will take the strike. 3-1 the count. 2 down. This inning started with Connor DeGree popping out to left, Dylan Kleiss to right. And now a line shot into left. That's down for a hit, and the Rebels are going to add another. Jaden Deacon with a line drive for the Rebels' 16th hit. So the Rebels up 15-2. And now they're going to say, let's see what. They are going to award first base. The umpire hopped up really quickly like there was something more to it, just a hit batter for DeGrief. So first and second. Into bat for Murray County Central. Aiden Dirks, I believe. Dirks on the season. Will hit a line drive out into left field, and it'll be caught by Boltice to end the inning. It was a good swing by Dirks as he flies out to left, but Murray County Central adds another 6 runs to their total as we go to the top half of the 5th.
Scott Sanitation is keeping this area beautiful. Scott Sanitation serves city homeowners, rural customers, construction sites, and businesses too. Scott Sanitation drivers are as dependable as the sunrise and help keep Southwest Minnesota beautiful. For a professional and dependable residential, commercial, rural sanitation services, as well as recycling, depend on the people that live and work here every day. Scott Sanitation, with offices in Slayton and Worthington. Call 836-6105 today.
Is your mechanic ASE certified? They should be. ASE certified mechanics have a passion for what they do. They're trained, tested, and certified. That's who should be working on your vehicle. Carlson's Northside Service in Slayton has ASE certified mechanics. Alignments, oil changes, tire repair, engine problem, or anything under the hood, including someone who will fill the tank for you. Make sure your mechanic is ASE certified. Carlson's Northside Service of Slayton, at the intersection of Highway 30 and Maple Avenue. ASE is more than a patch to Carlson's, it's a passion.
Back at Irish Yards, the Murray County Central Rebels having a night. 15-2 the score. So we go to the top of the fifth. The Rebels, they want to make this quick, get 3 outs, and get ready for Saturday. And most importantly, if you're the Rebels, you want to get the 3 outs on as few pitches as possible for Abe Balzine to possibly maintain his ability to pitch on Saturday. Here's a pitch outside for a ball. At the plate, Rimey, the center fielder. He'll take 2 outside, and it's 2-0. With the Rebels in 4 innings, 14 hits. Pitch down low, and it's 3-0. Now between innings, Derek Kleiss was warming up for the Rebels. I believe the pitch number is 50. Here's Balzine. He'll throw high. And that's going to be a walk. So Rimey goes down to first on the 4-pitch walk, and the Rebels will send Balzine to short. And Derek Kleiss will come in to finish this one up for the second time at Irish Yards this week. We'll take a break here at ChristiansonBroadcasting.com with the Murray County Central Rebels on top by 13.
Like the Rebels, we work hard every day in order to be the best we can possibly be, providing experienced and friendly staff to serve you and offering an array of financial products to meet your needs. Curry State Bank, the proud sponsor of Rebel Sports, working hard to win your trust and confidence. Member FDIC and an equal opportunity lender.
Are you looking for a local newspaper? Well, for the written word, you can check out the Murray County News. The Murray County News is your source for local news, events, and future happenings in the area. For full and complete sports coverage, check out the Murray County News. With in-depth articles and great pictures, the Murray County News is the paper for you. The Murray County News is a proud KJO Radio sports booster.
Back at Irish Yard. You're welcome, Josh. 15-2, the Murray County Central Rebels on top by 13. Derek Kleiss coming in to throw for the Rebels for the second time this week. Went just over an inning and 2/3. He went an inning and 2/3 on Tuesday. To finish that game out for the Rebels, after Cruz Schneider went the first 4 1/3, Rebels got the 10-run rule in 6 innings. In that game, they would like to get the 10-run rule right here. Isaiah Swart in to pitch for Central Minnesota Christian. So a runner at first, and there's a strike for Kleiss. Balzine gives up a couple of runs for the Rebels. One in the first, one in the second. 6 straight batters. Here's a swing and a miss, and it's dropped. That'll allow Rimey to advance. Well, he was off on the pitch regardless. But the Rebels unable to make the throw. 0-2 at the plate. Quite frankly, the Rebels not too worried about Rimey at second base with the 13-run lead. Swart lined out to right in the first inning. He'll take the ball here. Got on after striking out in the second inning. The pitch went back to the backstop and he reached first base, where he was left on base. Pitch outside off the plate. 2-2. Now Kleiss missed roughly about a month of pitching, but his velocity seems to be picking up every time he gets in the game. Pitched against TMB on Saturday, then Tuesday gets in against Edgerton Southwest Christian, and now tonight, seems like every time out, that fastball gets a little bit harder. He'll look back, delivers, little sidearm, drive out into right. It's going to be a base hit. That'll bring the runner in. No, it's not. They stopped Rimey at third. So a base hit for Swart to right field, a single. That'll bring in Ethan Boltice. He singled back in the first, flied to center in his 2 at-bats. Here's Kleiss, goes with the sidearm, swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Here's the throw over to first. Swart back without a problem. No outs here in the top half of the 5th. Rebels up by 13. Kleiss will throw it on the outside corner for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Boltice came into the game batting over 450 on the season, 458 to be exact. And he'll swing through the nasty inside curveball. That was a beautiful pitch by Kleiss. He's been throwing so hard the first couple of pitches, and that time he goes with the curveball, and he took a little extra off. And Boltice heads back to the bench. Caden Demlow. Now the runner takes off, and the Rebels aren't going to get him at second. That time, if you're Kleiss, I don't know, maybe looking at Kleiss, he kind of was yelling over at the dugout. Maybe nobody said anything. But the Rebels would gladly take that out at second base, even if the run scored. So 1 out, runners at second and third on the stolen base. Kleiss will throw high. And that time Swart, he broke early for second, and now a ground ball, foul. Wow, nice play. Jordan Daughtry down at third base picks it up with the left hand. I think that's probably one of 2 things. A brave man, or just a little frustration how this game has gone. Great crowd on hand for both games tonight. A swing and a miss by Demlow. It's 1-2. Kleiss looking for the strikeout in the second out. Leave those runners at second and third with 2 down. Demlow right up on the plate. Bendis sets outside, and there's a time. Very late, the home plate umpire gives the time. Kleiss holds on to the ball. Demlow 2 strikeouts so far, and he'll take strike 3 looking. So 2 outs here in the top half of the 5th with the Rebels up by 13. Josh Nelson will step to the plate. Nelson singled twice, has an RBI. He was also picked off at first base. Here's a pitch down the middle for a strike, and it's 0-1. Rebels trying to end it here. Abe Paulzine went 4, and now a line drive up the middle. It's going to take a high hop to Grief. He'll throw to first, and he's got the play, and the Rebels will end it. Kleiss nearly gets hit on the mound, but he avoids the ball. DeGrief gets the high hop and throws over to first to end it. Final score, 15-2. The Rebels get the win. They'll face the TMB Panthers Thursday from Milroy on Saturday afternoon.
Providing agricultural services with locations in Lake Wilson and Edgerton, convenience stores in Slight, Lake Wilson, and Edgerton, and car control stations for 24-hour fuel service. When you are making your way through the area to one of our local sporting events, make a stop for a fill-up or a snack at Chandler Co-op locations near you. Chandler Co-op, a proud sports booster.
Rowdy's Radiator and Diesel Repair along with Napa Auto Parts.
Please drive home safely.